Hello and welcome to the video on the journal entries for the provision for doubtful debts. First of all, we need to look at the debits and credits for the increase or decrease in provision. If there is an increase in the provision, the debit will be on the income statement as an expense, and the corresponding credit entry will be in the provision for doubtful debts. If there is a decrease in the provision, then the debit will be for the provision for doubtful debts, and the credit entry will be for the income statement as income. So now let's have a look at an example of how this is shown. In year 1, the provision is created. The business had trade receivables of £10,000, a total provision of £500, and the change in provision is also an increase in £500 because the provision has been created in this year. The increase of £500 in provision means that this is entered on the credit side of the provision for doubtful debts account. In year 2, there was a decrease in the provision. The business had trade receivables of £17,000 and a total provision of £420. The change in provision from year 1 to year 2 has gone from £500 to £420, meaning that there's a decrease of £80. So we would carry down the £500 from year 1 into the opening balance of year 2, the change in provision of £80 from the decrease is then entered on the debit side of the provision for doubtful debts account. We then total the T account up for the year, and we take the highest balance in the total, which is £500, and the remaining balance of £420 is entered on the debit side for the ending balance of year 2. For year 3, there is an increase in the provision. The business had trade receivables of £22,500. There was a total provision of £744, which meant that there was a change or increase in the provision of £324. The carried down balance of £420 from year 2 is brought down into year 3 as £420. The increase in provision of £324 is entered on the credit side of the provision for doubtful debts account. We then total the balances, which comes to £744, and will then carry down the remaining amount, which is £744, as the ending balance of year 3, and that will be the opening balance for year 4. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in another video.